Hey everyone, and welcome to episode number 44 of the Unknown Games podcast. You know, one day I am going to get it right. Wait, I did get it right. It is episode number 44, and I did think about it. Okay, anyways, welcome to the show, everyone. This is where we talk about Japanese video games in general, and I believe Japanese life in general, and the mysteries thereof. And today, I gotta say, Alex left me. He just left me. Like I was like, "Hey Alex, you want to do a podcast today?" Alex was like, "Nah, I'm Alex." And I'm like, "No, Alex, you have to." He's not here to defend himself, but I do have a special guest. That's right, Alex. I found someone to replace you again. It happens every once in a while, but I gotta say, it's a huge honor to have one of our friends on the show. Not a voice that you've heard in the past from one of our bonus episodes, but a brand new friend, a brand new voice, a brand new person who can uplift the spirits of the Unknown Games podcast. And his name is Jidan.
What's up? I'm a brand new boy.
Why does everyone just have to be like, no high tension? I need more people who like, hey, what's up? I'm Jidan. What's up? Okay,
you know what? Before we start the show, can you give me your best impression of Mario real quick? That intro remind me of Mario.
The Mario?
For some reason.
Of like, hey, it's a me, Mario.
Yeah, do that.
I just did it. It's a me, Mario. Oh, it's a me, Jidan.
Actually, it's trying to be Mario.
Oh my goodness. Well, this is a friend of the show of Jidan, aka G. What is becoming?
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I'm going to ask you, man. So we met on Alex's stream. I guess quote unquote.
Our friendship is really weird.
Our friendship is met through a stream, and G also comes to my streams too, and it's just he's one of the best people in the chat. So when it came to trying to find another person, decided, hey, let's reach out to a person that we know listens to the podcast and also is a common voice, text voice. I don't know. Oh man,
I'm
but
the goodies boy.
Could you tell me a little bit about yourself, because this is actually the first time that I'll actually even know about like you personally, like where
about me
other than your country. Other than your country, but yeah, so what are you, I'm not gonna ask how old you are, but where are you from, and what kind of games do you play? Just tell us a little bit about yourself.
So yeah, my name is Jidan. I'm not gonna give you my long name, but yeah, I'm from Indonesia, born and raised here, and I probably mostly play JRPG.
Okay.
Just like you and Alex.
The JRPG. See, he knows.
Yeah.
He already knows. That's why he's here, everybody.
I'm in the loop.
JRPG. He's in the loop. But so are you a student, or are you working?
Yeah, I'm still a student.
Okay. Have you chosen your profession of death?
What the fuck? I'm gonna be an evil lawyer.
Wait, a lawyer?
Yeah, an evil one.
Yeah, I mean, you can be one of those types that saves people, man.
No.
For free. Do that pro bono work. You're gonna make bread. So we've got Jidan making bread. G's gonna be making bread in the future as a lawyer.
Evil lawyer.
As an evil lawyer. Oh my goodness. Are you almost done with school, or how many more years do you have left? Because law school,
probably around 1.5 years, I think.
Oh, okay. You're almost near the finish line to becoming an evil lawyer.
And then after that comes true.
Yeah. Death Country. We did play that. G was there when we played that game on stream.
Man,
everybody,
that game was insane.
the 4 hours we did it though. I love how the fact that you at first were like, man, I might watch a little bit, but I think I'm gonna buy it and
pass. Yeah,
and then all of a sudden it was just like, oh, we finished it. it was a good game.
I still think you need to play Danganronpa, man.
Everyone on the podcast, like who's listening, is gonna be like, "Oh man, they got Danganronpa again."
Danganronpa again.
Oh man, it's just like Kanagawa Jet Girls. I'm gonna be the one who plays it, but at least at least Alex did play Danganronpa. He better be getting that Kanagawa
At least you need
Jet Girls.
to hear the Danganronpa song. The Danganronpa.
All right, everybody. So that's what kind of podcast this is going to be today. We got G in the house, and you know what? I'm going to throw some music in here because Alex is not here. Okay.
Throw some music.
and we're back. We're actually going to play. We're actually going to talk about some games that we've been playing. I know G has been super excited for the past, I don't know, like 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks about Fall Guys.
Oh yeah, Fall Guys, man.
All right, you gotta let me know. So at first I saw Fall Guys, and Fall Guys, for any, if you don't know, if you haven't seen this thing pop up on the internet for some darn reason, or as part of PS Plus, Fall Guys is a battle royale, 60 players, but it's no guns. It's not serious. It's like a comedy game show.
It's battle royale, but fun.
I mean, you don't enjoy playing Apex?
I don't know.
Oh man, but that is what it is. It's very fun. I think a lot of the rounds are very short. I don't know. Could you tell me a little bit about the game itself?
Yeah. So every run it's a different mini game. Do you know about Takeshi Castle?
About what now?
Takeshi Castle.
What?
You don't know about Takeshi Castle? Okay, dude.
What?
You don't know about it?
Is this a game?
Dude, you live in Japan.
Is this a person?
It's a game show. It's a game show.
Okay. Let's say this again.
Do you know Beat Takeshi?
Beat Takeshi. Beat Takeshi.
Yeah, it's
okay,
his game show.
He doesn't have a game show anymore.
Yeah.
See you on that old knowledge, bruh. You gotta get up on the new knowledge. That's why I didn't know it.
But you live in Japan for what, 8 years?
I don't have to follow Beat Takeshi's every move. He's on some show now where he just literally sits there and says a couple words.
In every Yakuza movie,
well,
there's going to be Beat Takeshi.
Tell me about this. Okay, it's a game show where they do obstacle courses essentially.
Yeah, just like Wipeout, I think.
Yeah, just like Wipeout.
Just like Wipeout.
Yeah, that show. That's always crazy. But it's like Wipeout. But I guess you're on teams of 3, and you're all trying to make sure that you continue to win.
It's a team of 4, but you play for your own, I think. So even if your team got eliminated, you can still play. Even if your teammate get eliminated.
So essentially, you have a 1 in 4 chance of taking home the gold, no matter what. I guess. Wait, does your team win if you?
There's
win?
only one person win.
Oh, only one person wins.
So in the last round, I think it's free for all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're going up as teams and trying to win, but at the very end, it's just like, hey, I gotta do this for me. I gotta get that bread.
It's for me.
I love it. It's for me. So how many hours have you played? I mean, it just came out today. Today we're recording.
You know what? Let
Monday.
me check my Steam library. I played it for 2 hours already. Holy shit! I didn't realize it.
So we've got 2 hours. In the 2 hours, like, how have you found your experience? Has it been fun? Has it been what you thought it was going to be? Because you were hype on this.
Yeah, it's really fun. It's really fun. I played it with a couple of friends.
Is there like any team mechanics early on, or is it pretty much like, do you see yourself
just play, man? I don't know. There's no strategy in it.
There has to be a strategy. I've seen like the seesaw mini game, and then I've seen like the thing about the game.
One mini game that each team got to put the balls in the goal.
Okay. Okay.
and we basically just stop giving a shit about our ball and start holding the other team ball so they won't go in.
I mean, I guess you got to win or not win. I mean, you can essentially win that way too, right? Because I mean, if you've got enough balls in and they're not getting balls in at one point, then you
Yeah,
essentially beat them. You know, it's logical.
yeah, yeah.
But do you see yourself in? Hmm?
I'm gonna play it for a long time. I know about it.
Okay, so
And there's a battle pass for it. I was surprised by it.
what? There's a
But
battle.
yeah, but
Oh,
you
hold on, hold on.
didn't need to buy it. You didn't
Well,
need to buy the battle pass.
well, the fact that there's a battle pass for it is what's honestly that's kind of crazy. I didn't expect that because like the thing about when you look at the game, it's a cute, charming kind of whimsical game. It's physics based, so people are like, it's not like you're running through these obstacle courses. You're like waddling. You're like a duck. You're worse than Psyduck. You might even fall over and like it's crazy. But the fact that they have a battle pass means that they want you to spend a lot of hours in this
Yeah, yeah.
game.
I've played for 2 hours and I only won one game, I think.
Oh wait, so I guess it's hard to
Yeah,
win then in
it's
that
really
case.
hard. It's really hard.
Did you find yourself when you're getting XP or whatever it is to kind of unlock items or upgrade, I guess skins or something? Like is there any customization to
Yeah,
your
yeah. There's
character?
in-depth customization, and that's not too in-depth, but it's a customization. You got a Gordon Freeman skin if you pre-order it on Steam.
Okay, okay. But does he actually look like do your little what are they called? Actually, what are they called? Are they
those thing,
because I mean like honestly, they look like minions without the minion legs.
those pudge thing?
They're like
Yeah,
little fudge.
I don't know what the hell to call them.
No one knows what they really are. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna look up online.
It's
Really
probably
quick.
Fall Guys.
They can't be a fall guy. Can't be a fall guy.
A Fall Guy can be a Fall Guy.
Fall guy can't be a fall guy.
Well,
Okay. Well, you know, Fall Guys. I don't know. I've been seeing them on Twitter a lot too. So let me check this because they are like popped up all over my Twitter. Not from people playing because there's a lot of people playing, but
oh,
just
that's it, a
from
lot of stuff. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, they're called Fall Guys. You're right. They're Fall
Yep.
Guys.
Yep. I'm right.
Oh my word! There's a big bad wolf costume.
Yeah. There is.
What? Is it? Oh my goodness! There's a cactus costume. So they've got new levels.
I think
and
there's one costume that just meat.
this
Your
is,
Fall Guy become meat. I think.
their Twitter is insane. Like,
Yep.
it's like you're probably all wondering what's next for Fall Guys. Well, we're going to be releasing new levels, new costumes, and new features. I would like to quote a greater being than myself. You fool! This isn't even my final form.
What the
Frieza,
hell?
Dragon Ball Z. Like, what is
the hell?
this?
What is wrong with them?
These guys are amazing, and I think that's what kind of drew us all into this game is that it really does have a personality, a lot of sense, and I think we talked about this during a stream, and right before Fall Guys came out. What happened to that other battle royale? You know, the one that looks like a young
Oh,
adult novel.
what? That was called. I forgot about it.
Hyper. You can do it.
Hyperscape.
There you,
Hyperscape.
there you go.
Hyperscape.
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 But
I
that's
don't
the thing.
know.
That's the thing. Like, you know, Hyperscape had, I wouldn't say it had a lot of hype around it, but it did have a lot of streamers playing it, a lot of people kind of looking at it as a new entry into the Battle Royale series. But
The game looks like a fake game from a movie. You know what?
it does.
Those type of game from a movie.
I mean, it is.
It is,
That's
yeah,
why I
but
say
it
it's
is.
that young adult novel. It's just there. But on the other hand, Fall Guys, I mean, it just has so much. It just has so much color and playfulness to it. I could show this to a kid and they'd pick it up and know what to do and just enjoy it. And you can show it to you know, us 30, 40-year-olds, people who love games and just it's one of those games where you jump in. For me, I see myself jumping in and jumping out. Maybe not playing it consistently enough to do a battle pass, but you know, like they got this little Half-Life Alex skin and it's like it's cute. It's like what I want Sackboy to be. It's like what I wanted Little Big Planet to be. No offense, Sackboy. But yeah, they're living it up right now. And if you haven't been on their account, definitely follow the Fall Guys account. I'm looking at it now. It's just fun. It's whimsical. I just followed it myself, and of course, it's part of the PlayStation Plus lineup for the month of August. So you need to get on it because we're all going to be playing. Do you know if it has crossplay?
I don't think there's going to be any crossplay. I think
Oh man, it means we
you should
can't
get
play
it on
together.
PC.
We can't play together. You know, we cheap here at the Unknown Games podcast.
Cheap here.
If it's free, we gonna get free. But
You get it.
unless you're willing to buy it for us, you're gonna be a
I'm not
lawyer.
gonna buy it for you.
You're gonna be an evil lawyer, which means
Yep.
that you can get us things on the on the low. You're gonna be rich.
What other game have you been playing?
he just skipped right over. He just skipped right over it. I'm not buying anything from you. Never. Games I've not been playing. No, games I've been playing. Not been playing has been kind of. I still haven't been playing Last of Us Part 2. I'm still at the same place I was the last time we talked about it on the podcast. But games I've been playing, I gotta say, going back into that freedom. That free 99, Epic Games, their store was giving away a couple of games. They give games away every week, and I gotta say, this week was pretty good. We had 20XX, which is a Mega Man roguelike, which I honestly did not think I was going to enjoy.
Oh, do you know that
much
game
as I
have a
did.
sequel right now?
That's what everyone's saying, and
There's
that's
going to be
probably
a sequel for it.
why they
20XX,
gave it away. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know it. I didn't even know this game existed. And the
Yeah, when
people in
I
the
watched
chat
you
were
stream
like,
it,
"Yeah,
it looks really good.
it's really good. It's
I think
fun."
I'm gonna play it.
Are you really?
I think so.
It's free. But you said you like
Yeah, it's
roguelikes,
free.
right?
I finally get it.
You like roguelikes though, don't you?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I like it.
I like Slay the Spire. I don't
Slay
know.
I was looking at
Yeah.
Slay the Spire today. I was looking at it cuz I'm always looking at games on Steam to kind of broaden my horizons. And yeah, Slay the Spire. I've heard nothing but good things about it.
It's really good, I think.
Gotcha. So
I
So,
played
yeah.
it when I listened to you guys podcast.
really,
Yeah.
we're not distracting? It's
No,
good.
nope.
Wow, that's a testament to our audio engineering and our silky smooth voices. This is what happens when Alex isn't here. There's no one to balance it out. There's no one to balance the chaos out.
We're just too chaotic.
We're too chaotic. The evil lawyer and Adrian, just me. So we I really enjoyed it. Of course, you have like a Zero-like character and you have the Mega Man, and this is Mega Man X series. So if you're familiar with, I'm pretty sure you're familiar with it, but it's essentially Mega Man, Mega Man X, and the power ups you get are like the armor customizations to your Buster or to the Buster Sword, and from double jumps to kind of what was another one? Air dashing, different laser types. I mean, there's so many things you can unlock, and each run, I gotta say, the platforming is spot on. I was really surprised about that, probably more than anything else, because sometimes you go into a game and it look a little wonky. The graphics, the art look a little special,
Yep.
but the gameplay is right. It's very good, and I respect that. I expect to respect that.
It's like Mighty Number 9, but
Hold up. You can't just start out with it's like Mighty Number 9.
No.
You like lowered every bit of expectations. If it was like when the Kickstarter was going on, sure, maybe I'll give it to you. This is much better. This is not even a league. Oh man. But yeah, I played that, and then I played Sword and Sorcery, which of course is an older game. I think it's 2011 or 2013.
2011, holy shit.
Yeah.
That's all.
It's old, man. I remember playing it when it came out on iOS, and I'd played this when I was in college, and I really enjoyed playing the game. It's a fun. I don't know if it's fun, but it's whimsical. It's got that humor and comedy and really nice little art style that has become more and more common now. The kind of pixel bit art thing, which wasn't common back then in 2011. Jeez. I don't know. It's old. Have you played Sword and Sorcery?
No.
Okay. Well, it's a good game. It's short too. It's only maybe 4 hours. I mean, keep in mind it's on iOS, so you got to keep it short. So I've been playing that on and off, and that's honestly been about it. I've touched Bladed Fury, which I don't know if I've talked about on the podcast. It's a wonderful side
the
scroller.
Chinese game.
Yeah, the Chinese game.
Yeah.
That's the best way of putting it. The Chinese side scroller Muramasa. It very much is in the vein of Muramasa. So if you liked Muramasa the Demon Slayer, or if you liked what's the other game? Odin Sphere. Well, I gotta say, G, you've been playing a lot of games. I've been playing a lot of games. We've been playing a lot of games not together because you're on PC and I'm on PlayStation. Can't play Fall Guys together. That's not cool. But
we played Apex and Valorant together.
That's true. We play the other Battle Royale plus Counter-Strike like game, which I haven't touched in a while, honestly. I haven't touched it since the last time we played. Yeah.
Yeah, same, man.
Well, now you've got Fall Guys.
I'm gonna become a Fall Guys pro player, man.
You should. You know, when they have the league for this, you can be the number one, and we'll sponsor you. You just say, "My name is G, Evil Lawyer." No, my name is Evil Lawyer G, sponsored by UGP. Evil Lawyer G.
Yeah, sounds good.
Oh my goodness, that's the name of this show. Evil Lawyer G. Well, we're gonna take a small break, and we'll be back to talk about a lot of news because a lot of things happened over 1 week. A lot. We'll see you after the break.
Hey, Adrian, never thought about making a podcast?
All the time, except for we are already making a podcast.
No, but I mean like a different one. Maybe a better one.
Sure.
Yeah. So I was on the internet. I was trying to figure out like what's the best host for a podcast, or, you know, pretty much how can I make a podcast? And I think I settled on Anchor.
We're already using Anchor, buddy.
Wait, are you serious? Are we actually?
I'm actually serious because it's free. And of course, we're on like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and like Google Podcasts, and so many other places.
Wait, how do we do that though?
Anchor did that for us.
Oh, just like automatically, right? Anchor will just distribute your podcast for like free?
Exactly. Wait, I thought you did the research.
Yeah, well, I kind of did, but I do know that Anchor will help you make money from a podcast. Cash money.
Cash money grabs. Exactly. That's how we're making money right now, I think.
Absolutely. Like right at this very moment.
At this very moment with this sponsorship.
Well, I mean, also Anchor has some pretty cool creation tools that let you record and also edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer. Because I know you got one of those, probably.
I do have a computer, but I don't have a phone.
Well, whatever. You can still make a podcast because in 2020, there's no reason why anyone shouldn't have a podcast.
Everyone deserves a voice. That's my opinion.
Yeah. Well, Anchor is just everything you need to make a podcast, but just all in one place. You can download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
Enjoy the show, everyone. Thanks for listening. Welcome back. Back to the show. Man, I don't know. It's just, it's not working today. Gee, it's not working.
Gee,
we got to call the show now. We got to call it. It's over.
All right, I'm out.
I just wanted there to be like a mic drop there too. Everyone's like, wait, did we just come back from the break and the show ended too? No, it's too soon. That's right. He hasn't become an evil lawyer yet. We got to witness the birth of Evil G. Wait a minute. Hold up. Isn't that a character from Street Fighter? That's a character from... G is a character from Street Fighter, bro. Street Fighter 5.
I think it is, yeah.
Now we know.
Speaking of Street Fighter.
Yes, speaking of good old Street Fighter, over the weekend, I believe it was Saturday here in Japan, and that would have been August 1st, around 9 a.m. We were treated to a pretty nice, awesome treat. I gotta say, a round table, since Evo isn't happening this year, aka Big Man Harada-san from the wonderful graces of Bandai Namco decided, hey, let's get all of the Japanese fighting game developers together for a roundtable. Just to sit around and
Have a little
say
nice
words
chat.
and have a nice chat over the
cup of coffee.
webcam. And honestly, I gotta say, it was one of the best surprises. No one knew what to expect from it, but it was amazing in terms of what they talked about. I'm going to say who was there. Of course, we had Capcom representing Street Fighter V, and then we had SNK, who was representing, of course, King of Fighters. And were they representing anything else?
Arceace.
No. I'm
We're still
talking
talking about
Yeah. You just want to get the Arc System Works.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
Arc System Works was there representing Guilty Gear
the important one.
and Grand Blue Fantasy. Koei Tecmo was there for Dead or Alive 6, and Bandai Namco was there for Tekken 7 plus Soul Calibur 6. I think I have everyone except for Akira. That's right. Fighting EX Layer was there as well.
Oh yeah, that's
so
right.
it was a good little guest of panels. And now I gotta say, they were able to kind of talk for about an hour and then do some reveals, quote unquote. I mean, the announcements were pretty much an announcement for announcements. All these companies have events literally a week or days after this thing. So it was like, hey, if you want more information, come back for more later. Which I gotta say, I just want to go over the topics. We're not going to talk about them that much, but they pulled some things from Twitter from fans, and they also had questions from the developers to each other. Like that was the best part. That was hype. So examples of those, of course, like how to choose a guest character. How do you choose characters from previous in the series? Will they be in the sequels? How do you go about doing that? That was from a fan. But what was really cool was the one where I think, and this was, who was this from? It was from SNK, I think. No. It was Koei Tecmo. So Koei Tecmo, the guys from Dead or Alive 6 are like, so Arc System, hey, we want to know what you guys think about simplifying fighting games.
Oh.
Dun, 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 dun. Daisuke was up there going like we and this was a good dynamic because Daisuke, this is an issue right now with the current state of Guilty Gear. What Guilty Gear Strive is, a lot of players thinking it's too simple
combo, right?
Yeah. The combos that are happening are just, it's just, hey,
just punch, and then
right.
full combo.
And then on the opposite side, you had Grand Blue Fantasy, right? So Guilty Gear is a series known for being very technical and having a lot of different systems built into it. Whereas Grand Blue Fantasy has, it still has it has some deep systems, but it literally has one button hit cooldown for your specialties.
Yeah. Just like Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Exactly. So there's kind of that balance, and I love actually kind of how Daisuke approached it and how they kind of see it at Arc System Works is there's certain things in terms of execution, in terms of like in Street Fighter you really have to you got to be on your inputs, you got to put those in. Even King of Fighters is really strict with timing. And then there's the mental process, right? There's physical and mental. And there's a moment, if you get it right, you can actually have the barrier of that simplification, right? That physical barrier go down, and then have that mental barrier, like that mental thought process of, hey, I want to do this move. That kind of synergy that happens where you're able to just do what you feel that you want to do when you want to do it, right? That's what they're going for. On the other hand, if you don't do that, right, then it's just like, oh, this is kind of lame, or it's too hard, or it's just right. I don't know. It's one of those things. I don't know. What do you think on that topic though?
On the simple combo thing?
Yeah.
I think simple combo is it's useful for the casual player.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think they need it. They need the simple combo.
Yeah, and Dragon Ball FighterZ is a really good example of that, where they're there are really easy combos, and well, not combos, but the inputs are very easy. You can even just hit the chain combos in that game are just super easy. But the technical layers of being able to execute everything in terms of
the complex combo usually the casual player didn't want to do it, didn't want to play that game because of that complex combo.
Yeah, it is definitely a thing when you're a casual player trying to look at getting into a fighting game, because it is a commitment, and we've talked about it on the show before. It's like work, it's a practice, it's a grind, But if there's something that you can do
You
to
need to
alleviate
commit to a fighting game, just like marriage.
just like
Yeah, fighting game,
life
just like
advice,
marriage.
life advice from the G, who's in a fighting game. From Street Fighter, from G. You heard it here, everybody. It's like marriage. You got to
I
commit.
think you mentioned this earlier about Guestar. How
Guestar?
well is it right now?
Wait, which one again?
You mentioned there's how to pick a guest character.
Oh, guest character. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you feel about that guest character in fighting game? Because the guest character right now is really wild. Just look at Tekken 7. Look at Tekken 7 guest character. You got Akuma from Street Fighter. You got Geese Howard. You got Noctis from Final Fantasy 15. And then you got Negan from The Walking Dead. How wild is it?
That's true.
How wild is it?
It's wild. I mean, like, here's the thing. Like, when it comes to guest characters, I think the more the merrier, as long as they're balanced, right? I welcome them as long as they also fit into the world. Like Soul Calibur 6, when Geralt, there we go, Geralt from The Witcher, being in there, he fits in the series, and they made him very, very well.
I forgot, but didn't Soul Calibur 6 got to be from Nier Automata?
They also did get to be from Nier Automata. Yes, they did get a butt. They got to upgrade. They got it to upgrade. But
it's
I
really
mean,
wild right now.
So you have two different things, right? You have guest characters who bring people from other franchises into the game, right? So maybe I've never played a 2D fighter before, or a 3D fighter. Like, let's say Soul Calibur, right? Not many people were in the Soul Calibur, but 2B, Nier Automata,
2B, yeah.
that's my jam. You're gonna pick it up. And the good thing about Soul Calibur and 3D fighters in general is you can button mash if you want to. They're a little
3D character, 3D fighter is good for a casual player.
They're
you
much
can just button mash it.
Yeah, they're much more easier to kind of accessibility, anyways. And then on the other hand, you have people who are into that series, right? Who've been following the people who've been playing it, and to them, either these guest characters they're like a little topping on the cake. They're not going to play. They're going to play them for like 2 seconds just to mess around, but they already have their main character. And when it comes to doing a sequel, that's where they have to kind of balance their resources. Do we invest in like how many old characters are returning versus new characters?
Yeah.
And they brought up an interesting thing about how many people play a character versus how popular a character is. I'm gonna let that seep in. I'm gonna let that sink in. That was like hot math right there. Let it seep in. But no, like it's true. It's do you bring back a character that's really popular, or do you bring back a character that maybe isn't in terms of like super popular, but they're used a lot. Like people always use them. You know what I mean? So that's one of the topics they talked about. But anyways, we'll probably do another show about that by itself. But what we came here for are some announcements. G, what did you hear?
That samurai guy finally got a name. The black dude.
Wow.
The black samurai guy.
That samurai guy finally got a name. That black dude. Everybody, trust us. I'm just fine.
I don't know what to call it. But he finally got a name.
Yeah, so back in when Guilty Gear Strive was first shown, before it was even Strive, when it was just Guilty Gear, back at EVO, I think 2019 or maybe 2018.
It's been a
19,
year.
Right?
18 or 19, I forgot.
Yeah. So they had this cool black samurai, which we still haven't got the cool black samurai from Tekken, did we? Did we get him? No, we did. Never
Black
mind.
Samurai from Tekken.
Never mind. There wasn't a black samurai. It was just Leroy. It
There's
was
a
Leroy.
Black Ninja from Tekken.
We got Leroy. Yeah, we got him.
Yeah.
That's right. They were both shown at the same time, and I got them confused. But no,
Nagoriyuki.
How am I the one living in Japan? I can never pronounce his name. Nagoriyuki. It's just long. It has so many syllables in it. Nagoriyuki. There we go. Anyways, and also Leo Whitefang he's coming back. So if you played any of Exard, he's coming back. But yeah, Nagoriyuki is a hype.
It's one of those hype characters that everyone use, that everyone like. The cool mask, the big sword. Everyone gonna use him.
I mean, until he's unpractical or toned down or whatever. I mean, but that's the thing.
Oh, what happened if he's going into F tier and no one plays him?
But this is an example of like a character that gets you excited. Like so we had that.
Everyone was hype about him.
Everyone was hyped, and it took a year to get him revealed. But I don't know. How do you feel about him? Do you think you'd use him, or does he look? I mean, obviously he looks cool. But
that's
what do you
my
think?
man right there. That's my man right there.
That's my man. I love G's like that's my man. Honestly, I like him. He's not my play type, but I mean, he's got a big sword and
his team rules.
I feel like he's gonna just walk on people, and it's also the other fact that it's a black guy. I gotta say it, like more diversity in games, but in a way that you felt like it's done right. Tekken 7. I'm sorry. You probably like. I'm sorry, Tekken 7.
Yeah, we need Indonesian character in game.
We need it, right? But it makes you feel like, oh man, I want to play this guy. I want to be cool like him or something. You know what I mean? It turns out that he is. Let me look at the news here that I've got pulled up for the guy, and they've said that he's a vampire with a number of unique and powerful abilities. He wields a huge sword with impressive skill in battle and slashes at his enemies with punishing blows. Stay tuned for more info about this mysterious character.
A vampiric swordman with cool mask. Holy shit.
His looks are exactly as his description is how he looks right now. And, friend of the show.
Everything about him is cool.
He oozes cool, friend of the show, Kaitel. I was talking to him and he was like, yeah, man, dude is like, Daisuke, I don't know what he's doing with these character designs, but every one of these characters in Strive has been an absolute hit. And I think they definitely have nailed big man with sword. Big man with sword and mask, looking hype and get you really excited. So I'm excited to play this game when it comes out. I
feel bad for Leo.
Oh my goodness, it's gonna be hype.
Oh yeah, and GG Strife also come out in PS5, I think.
Right? Yeah, there we go. That was the other major announcement in that trailer. Guilty Gear Strive is going to be on PS5 as well as PS4, coming out in spring 2021 sometime. It'll also be, of course, on arcade cabinets and a couple other things. And Steam.
PC too, I think, right? Yeah, Steam.
Yep. Steam, I think it's not in the trailer, but it's on their website. So it's like,
there.
You guys want to elaborate more? But hey, that happened. Soul Calibur 6, I can't forget my baby, my gem. You talking to like number 99 or something, almost up in the, top player in Japan right here, repping. Alex would just be like, you're talking too much. Get on with the show.
Now you can break about it.
It's all lies, everyone. We've already explained it. But I have to say, Soul Calibur 6, Setsuka's coming back. Setsuka, aka really nice looking samurai girl who Mitsurugi did some things to her master and probably killed him, and she's still looking good. She looked a little different, but she's still looking good, I gotta say. I was a fan of Setsuka in 3. I did not play her because she is very difficult. I chose Ivy, who's also very difficult. You can only choose one difficult person in life. There wasn't really any news from Street Fighter other than, a season update's going to be happening.
And
Tekken
tournament for Street Fighter, I think.
Yes, I think they're going to be doing Capcom online tournament, and same thing with Arc System. They're going to have their tournament online in the U.S. and in Japan. Bandai Namco.
For BB Tech and what's the other one?
I think it's pretty much
Grand
all
Blue
the
Fighter?
games
Yeah.
minus Dragon Ball. It's like everything minus Dragon
Minus
Ball.
Dragon Ball.
Yeah, it's like
good.
Under Night and Birth, everything minus Dragon Ball. They're doing pretty good. Akira, they're going to be doing I think a free character update as well. Oh, SNK was doing Sam Showdown. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Yeah, Sam Show was there. But none of these games really had any major announcements, so just stay tuned for more season pass details and all of that. Tekken.
I think they can announce season 4. And there's a teaser for a character in the end.
At the very end of of Tekken. I guess that was a pretty huge announcement. For if you're a Tekken fan, every character is going to be getting new moves in this next update.
Yeah.
And they're going to be overhauling the online. It's not going to be rollback netcode, which I know a lot of people do want. Ed Boon was like, rollback netcode, bruh. It's hard, but it's necessary.
We need it. Everyone need it.
But what they're going to be doing is separating Wi-Fi players from LAN players, if I heard correctly. So hopefully more people can get a better matchup. But it's still, you're going to be hitting and missing every once in a while or wherever you're, depending on location.
Back into Tekken, dude.
It's a good step. And Harada-san actually explained why they're not able to do it. It's not able. They're testing it. It's just not up to snuff. And if they wanted to, they could be like another game where G is in and release it and then have to fix it.
They need to release Tekken and Street Fighter already. Tekken versus Street Fighter already.
I was hoping it was going to happen. But, miracles. Anyways, we're going to move on. We're going to have to move on. And we're just going to go through this news really quick at the end of this. But Microsoft is rebranding their Xbox Game Pass. It's now just called the Game Pass. Are you a Game Pass person?
No.
Dang. Well, we talked about it on the last show. It's a good deal. They have 2B2. They have Nier Automata. You can play it. $8 or whatever a month. You get access to a lot of games. But what this really is saying is that Xbox is no longer saying Xbox Game Pass, but it's Game Pass. You buy it on PC, it's Game Pass. You buy it on Xbox, it's Game Pass. You buy it on the Switch or whatever, it's Game Pass, which really is kind of a huge strategy going forward. And I honestly think it's pretty cool. I've been tempted over the last week to actually buy Game Pass just to play Nier. We talked already about the PS Plus games for August. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the campaign. For the remaster campaign. If you haven't played it, go play it. You get to do No Russian again and say goodbye to Ghost.
No. I think they updated the new No Russian mission.
Oh,
yeah,
they did?
You cannot shoot the civilian. Yeah, you cannot shoot anymore. Are you there?
Okay.
You cannot shoot the civilian.
That mission was wild, man.
Yeah.
That was wild.
I was shocked by it.
I was playing that in my college, like in the student center, because I had a gaming organization. We would showcase games, right? And like we knew this scene was in there, but we didn't know how far. We played like, I don't know, maybe a third of the campaign. We played God of War 3 in front of like the student center, like we were pimping games. Sony,
you did that mini game in God of War 3. Mini game.
All the Call of Duty bros were like, oh my, it's that new Call of Duty, man. It's that new COD, man. Can we stop by and play it? It's like, yes, you can stop by and play anytime. But yes, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 campaign remastered, as well as Fall Guys Ultimate Knockdown. So be sure to pick both of them up, one of them up, or none of them up if you're not into it. Other games coming out. I know Alex is going to be super happy this week or next week. Neptune of Virtual Stars.
Yeah, yeah. Finally, we talk about VTuber.
Are you? G's very big into the VTube scene. If you haven't heard from his excited voice yet, he's about that life.
I still don't know how you didn't fall into it yet. You need to come with us to the rabbit hole.
So, see, the whole secret reason for me inviting G on this episode is because I got to introduce the cast. So I have one other special guest that we're gonna have a proper VTuber sit down. 4 people talking VTubers. Actually 3, because I'm not in there. I don't know about this. This is some lunacy. Crazy stuff. Are you excited though for the game?
I'm excited to see him play it because
Well, I guess it's only out
It
in
won't
Japan.
come out until 2021 for the English release.
That's true. That's true. So this is going to be coming out, I think, this week here in Japan, and Alex should be talking about it next episode as long as everything is set up and good. But Neptuna Virtual Stars is set in a dimension called Virtual Land, where virtual YouTubers are suddenly transported and kidnapped by a malicious group called the Anti. The Anti. I don't know. It's going to be one of the two. Answering the virtual goddesses call for help. The goddesses of gaming industry.
The goddess
gaming
of
industry. The gaming industry. Gamistry. As well as rising virtual YouTubers, me and you, head to the virtual land to fight Anti. The game features fast-paced hack-and-slash battles where you can switch between melee and shooter characters on the fly, as well as rhythm game performances, background music integrated into the gameplay, and the ability to enlist support from virtual YouTubers.
All right, I'm gonna say it here, but the gameplay looked trash, dude. But there's going to be a VTuber on it, so I'm gonna buy it. I don't care about the gameplay.
G has to support. He's got to support.
I need to support my queen.
No.
What?
Next in the news. I have your true queen, Ryza 2.
Oh yeah, it's coming out
Ryza
this
2 got
winter.
announced. That's coming out this winter. It's going to be here just this winter. They didn't say when.
Oh, I'm surprised by it, but they're going to have a simultaneous worldwide release.
Right. I think that's what they're... Is that what the trailer was saying, or is it confirmed?
No, I saw the English trailer for it, and it also says this winter. Same like the Japanese trailer.
Okay, well then Ryza is... this game is called Atelier. We're just going to call it Ryza 2. Lost Legends and the Secret Fairy. Because we all need more secret fairies in our lives to help find lost legends. I don't know. She's still looking thick. I'm just saying. She still look good. I'm going to keep going. Everyone's going to be like, we're coming up on that hour mark. Somehow this is, time has flown by, but it's been a good show. I've been very happy to have you on. Yeah.
It is?
Been happy. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this is what happens when you're having fun. So we're going to get out of your hair, everybody. But remember, you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at UGP_cast. You can check out the YouTube channel, which I'm updating slowly. I'm a little bit behind by about a month at Unknown Games Podcast. But,
Can I promote my Twitter?
No.
No.
Yeah, I'm just playing. I was going to thank you for being on the show. G, go on ahead and promote the Twitter. Okay. Where can you follow?
Follow where can we Twitter follow? On at Bastard Sencho for cool memes.
How do you spell that?
And VTuber Bastard Sencho. BASTARD Sencho. I don't want to spell it.
He's on our list as well. If you need to find someone, he'll
Bastard Sencho.
Sounds like a VTuber already. So thanks everyone for joining. Thank you, Jidan, aka G, from the evil lawyer G. Thanks for being on the show, my friend. This won't be the last time.
I'm gonna be back next week. Nah, I'm just saying.
But yeah, he will be back. Like I said, we're gonna try to get this VTuber special episode going. Since I really do want to see how people in the West kind of think of VTubers, and we got to get a really good, concise show. So I'm setting it up. I'm setting it up. Anyways, everybody, remember, go play some video games, put something good out into the world, enjoy what you do. You set the tone. Oh my goodness, I started watching ER again, and have some fun times in life today. That's all from me. G, you got anything?
And from me, goodbye.
And good night.
Bang!
Peace.